Hey guys, I wanted to make an explanation video about what happened with my Facebook accounts getting hacked because I know a lot of people were wondering what's going on, and only a fraction of my community was aware via Discord and Twitter updates, and I know not everybody uses or checks those apps. This video is also for people outside of my streaming community though, because I'm going to be giving a lot of advice about actions you can take before and after getting hacked on Facebook. Before I get into the nitty-gritty details, I first want to transparently state that getting hacked was my fault. Of course, it would be nice if the hacker never contacted me, but it was on me to give him my info. I am usually really good about being secure and checking everything because of my many years of IT experience before full-time streaming. This time I slipped up, and all it takes is one mistake. So here's how it all went down. I received a message in my GGFire page inbox from what appeared to be Facebook support. Usually hackers on Facebook will reach out through Facebook Messenger to your personal profile. I had never received a scam message in my page inbox before. The message was about my account being suspended, and because this is something that recently happened to other streamers that I know, I thought it might be my turn. That said, I clicked on the link that the hacker sent, so again, it's on me for not being as cautious as I usually am. I immediately recognized my mistake though, attempted to change my password within minutes, but by then it was already too late as the hacker had gained access to my account. They had already begun assigning business admins to my page, friend requested foreign people I did not know. I acted fast and presumed to undo everything the hacker was doing. This made the hacker mad, so he posted an inappropriate video to my personal profile timeline, and this ensured my account would get disabled, which it did. Because gaming pages are tied to personal profiles, both my personal profile and my gaming page were temporarily gone. These are the steps I usually follow when I receive a message from someone suspicious. I failed to complete these the night I got hacked, but I figured maybe you all could learn from my experience. Before I go through these steps though, it's extremely important that I mention be sure to check suspicious messages from your PC if at all possible. You can see more information about the sender's profile from there as opposed to your phone. When I got hacked, I was on my phone. So step one would be to check the name and the profile picture of the message sender. In my case, there was no name. The profile name was just some block-like symbols, and I overlooked that. The profile picture of the hacker's account was the Facebook support logo though. Step two. Check the right side of the message window if you're on your PC for more information about the profiles such as where do they work, where are they located, etc. On my phone, I couldn't see any of this information. If I did, I wouldn't have got hacked. Step 3. Check for spelling and grammatical errors. In the message I received, there were no spelling errors, there were no grammatical errors. This message looked very professional and legitimate. Step 4, this one's really important. Review the URL in the message. Assuming the hacker is sending you a link, most of them will because that's how they're going to get your information. Double check that URL. If it's not an official facebook.com URL, then it's fake. My hacker's URL looked like something along the lines of facebook-gamer.github blah blah blah. I didn't provide the rest of the URL for obvious reasons, but I wouldn't test even the bare bones of the URL that I provided just to be safe. This is where my primary mistake was. I forgot to check the URL first because I was panicking about my page getting suspended. And lastly, step 5. This last step should be done whether you get a suspicious message or not, and that is turn on two-factor authentication. This is extremely important because every time you try to log into your Facebook account, you should get a Facebook app notification asking you to confirm the login, and it also shows the location of the person trying to log in. It's a simple security step that can make a massive difference. In my case, I already had two-factor authentication on, but the hacker masked his location to make it look like he was in the same city as me. And while this is certainly concerning, you won't need to worry about it if you follow the steps I just previously covered. because if you don't give your information or you don't click on a link, the hacker won't be able to get your location. If you follow these steps when you receive a suspicious message, you should be able to determine the legitimacy of it. If you determine that that message does appear to be a scam or hack attempt, the best thing to do would be to screenshot the message for your records and to warn others, report the profile, and then block them. So if it's too late to follow the steps I just gave you because your account has already been compromised, don't worry, I've got some information for you still. In my case, Facebook disabled my account for me because of the inappropriate video that was shared to my timeline. From there, since I could no longer access my account, I was prompted to provide a picture of photo ID to prove it's my account and change my password. Later on, I was also prompted to confirm my location and contact information, as well as identify which information was added by the hacker and remove it from the profile. From here, all you can do is wait for the Facebook security team to get to your case. This can take a while. Your account won't be deleted forever until it's been disabled for 30 days straight, so you have time to be patient. So we covered the scenario where Facebook disables your accounts for you, like they did for me. But what if Facebook does not disable your account for you? You'll need to take action by doing the following. Number 1, change your password immediately. Number 2, attempt to undo anything that you see the hacker doing. These are some places you should check. Page roles, friend requests, payment information. And that's especially important because hackers can change where your payouts go to if they assign an admin to your page. So that's why it's especially important to check page roles, like I mentioned. And then lastly, another place you can check is your security settings. So if you go to the security section of your Facebook settings, you should be able to look through devices that are currently logged in and where they are logged in from location-wise. If you see a device logged in from somewhere that you are not located at, you have the ability to manually log the hacker out of your account. And lastly, number 3, if you're not a streamer and your personal profile got hacked, go to facebook.com/hacked, fill out all your information, let Facebook know that they need to take action. If you are a Facebook gaming streamer, the website you want to go to is fb.gg/support. So it should definitely be mentioned that no matter what the circumstances, if you get hacked, make sure to run scans with your antivirus software to ensure that you don't have any viruses or malware. If you don't have antivirus installed, but you have a Windows PC, then you do have something called Windows Defender that's already built in, and you can run scans with that. If you got hacked while on your phone, and you have an antivirus app on your phone, run that too, just to be safe. Most Androids come with built-in security software, and if you have an iPhone, you actually shouldn't need to run scans or anything like that, as these devices are notoriously very secure. Another thing worth mentioning is that if your payout information is changed, such as switching which bank account payouts go to, when it's changed back to yours, it's put on hold for 10 days. That means, depending on when it happens, you could potentially miss a payout. And if you do, the money owed just rolls over into the next month. The 10-day hold is specifically there to stop hackers from getting in, making the bank changes, and then getting immediately paid. All in all, getting hacked was a horrible experience that I will never forget. I knew better, but still slipped up and got caught. And that slip up almost cost me my dream job and over 2 years of hard work. But if I can help at least one person out there by preventing them from getting hacked or help them with what to do once hacked, then all that pain was worth it. Be safe out there, guys, and don't hesitate to comment on the video or DM me on any of my socials if you need help with something that was not covered in this video. Much love, gamers.